Hi guys, so it's Friday afternoon and I'm just getting ready to leave. But I have a theory about the new Pentax APS-C, and there's been quite a lot of videos I've seen online the last couple of days with overwhelming disappointment about the announcement video that Pentax had. Lee, here's his little reaction video. It was quite amusing. Did make me chuckle. Anyway, Lee was talking in his video about why Pentax chooses to hold back all this information, why they're not telling us anything, and he would advocate for a more open sort of route where they'll say this is what we're trying to do, etc., etc. I have a theory, and I think he's in part right, about why Pentax have said very little about anything other than the viewfinder in the new body. If you've seen the videos that they've done, basically the only thing that they've talked about so far is how wonderful their new pentaprism is, how it transfers light much better, how it's much brighter, how it gives better magnification. All nice things, and they're really pushing it and talking about it all the time. And if you're a Pentax user, have been in the past, you know that the pentaprism they have is bloody good anyway. So you have to sit there and you wonder, why are they so obsessed with this? I have a theory, which you might think is rubbish. Feel free to tell me it's rubbish in the comment section. My theory is this: they are working on the hybrid viewfinder. That there was a patent that we saw filed for it a while back via Pentax Rumors. I think I saw that. And there's been a lot of people very excited about the idea of this. And basically, the theory of how this would work is that you look through the viewfinder, you're still looking through the pentaprism, but down below where the mirror is, when you click the hybrid viewfinder, the mirror moves, and there is a small LCD screen which is then refracted through the pentaprism instead into your eye, which will allow you to shoot through live view mode as we would have it in the current Pentax body, but using all the features that are available on a mirrorless camera, sort of the eye autofocus, all those sort of advancements, and those things that are there already on a Pentax live view. And if you haven't seen those, you should really have a play with them. There's a lot of features there that you can do in live view that you can't do through the OVF. Anyway, to my theory, I think that they are still working on this, but they haven't perfected it. I think the developments in the viewfinder, the extra clarity, the extra brightness, the extra magnification are all for one thing and one thing alone. They're to allow you to see that LCD screen better. And I dare say that they're planning on a full frame replacement for the K1 Mark II stroke upgrade that would use the same thing, which is probably why it's pulling it up to the same magnification as a full frame in the new APS-C body. Because I imagine if they're going to do it, they'll use the same size LCD screen in every body, and therefore they will need it to be the same size magnification and the same size view via the pentaprism for it to work effectively and not become pixelated, because there'll be some compromises with looking through an LCD through a pentaprism. But I don't think they've aced it yet. I don't think they've perfected it, and I think they're on a deadline to release the camera. So I think the reason that they're talking about this pentaprism all the time is because they've put a massive amount of R&D into it, so that it can support this hybrid viewfinder. But they're not talking about the hybrid viewfinder because it isn't perfected, and if it's not ready for when this camera has to come out, because I dare say they've been given a corporate deadline, because really should have been out ages ago, shouldn't it? Should have been out when the K32 was discontinued. You would think anyway. So I think they're on a clock. They've got to release it, whether they've got the hybrid viewfinder perfected or not. If they haven't got the hybrid viewfinder protected, it's going to go out with a new pentaprism. So they're trying to put as much marketing spin on why they've done this pentaprism as possible in advance of that. What do you think? Do you think that's the reason they're being so coy? Because they're desperately trying to get this pentaprism, this hybrid viewfinder built and ready to go? Seems like it to me, but I am just another Pentaxian making a guess. Be interested to know what you think. Drop me a line in the comments below. Let me know. Speak soon. Bye.